All right, I'd like to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. And the reason it's a happy 4th of July is that I declared some personal independence at my workplace this week. I had some frustrations earlier in the month. I had difficulty getting 2 hours off, and I'm talking literally hours. I only asked to be show up late the day after the lunar eclipse. I wanted to see the eclipse, go home, get some sleep, and then get into the office a little bit later. And even that, the boss gave me a hard time, saying they had some VIP kind of clients, and to just do my best. And I showed up, and then I looked at my schedule this later in the week, and I noticed that Saturday I have to show up for 2 hours. And I know it sounds petty, but it having to go to work for 2 hours on a Saturday really spoils the weekend for only 2 hours of work. I mean, I don't mind working during the weekends, but give me good work if I'm going to work. So today I declared my independence, and first I started by emailing my boss and saying that, I love the students I have on Saturday. I'll do it this Saturday, but for future reference, please, 4 hours at least. I mean, I'm putting aside my weekend for this, and I work 6 days a week now, and I sent it off, and she said, "Oh yeah, yeah, there's some training you need to attend to anyway, so you'll get 4 hours this week." So that's good. That's good. There are some new training issues going on anyway, so that's good. And then today at work, I decided to break some rules and eat at my desk. I do private tutoring, and I decided to eat at the desk. And the reason for that is that ever since starting work there, my eating habits have been a little bit out of control because a lot of times I'm not really hungry before going to work, but I have to eat because I have a long shift, and I decide I'm not going to play that game anymore. I'm going to bring my food to work, and whenever I'm hungry, that's whenever I eat. And so I decided to break the rules because my health is kind of suffering. I've been kind of relapsing into bad eating ways. A lot of times I try to sneak 5 minutes to eat, and you know trying to shove lunch in 5 minutes really isn't conducive to trying to stay on recovery with my eating disorders. So I decided to eat at my desk today. And to my surprise, none of that went badly. The email to my boss about Saturday and the eating at my desk, actually, none of that backfired on me. In fact, it made me do even better with my tutoring. And as a result, my boss said I was the teacher of the week and wrote a bunch of compliments. And they overlooked the fact that I almost fell asleep at my desk and that I complained about the Saturday hours and I ate at my desk. None of that seemed to be bothersome. In fact, they made me a better tutor, which is what makes it really silly. All these stupid rules. I mean, I can understand having rules at the workplace if they make people feel safe, if they make people uh, avoid legal trouble. I can understand that. But when you're micromanaging what hours people come, what days people come, what they could do at their desks, how they can make themselves comfortable, unreasonable dress codes, I think it stifles people's creativity, right? It puts them in a cage where they can't freely think, and I'm just not going to live by those rules. If I lose my job for not following those rules, so be it, right? Because the alternative is to be miserable and to stifle my own creativity, right? So I kind of declared some independence today, and so I like to wish myself a happy 4th of July. Like to wish everybody a happy 4th of the pew 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 pew. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Pew 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 pew. Happy 4th of July. All right, all right. Happy 4th of July.